The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
Well, good morning to you. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial, Big Dog Country Radio. Butch Upper here with you, Bob Morgan, Tuesday morning, 24th day of September. And we appreciate you waking up and tuning in to 105.5 FM Big Dog Country. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South, just past McDonald's on the left-hand side. And also brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply on Northeast Broad Street, right down from the Big Red Caboose. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
How are you using?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
All right. So the coach says the team's going to be all fired up and ready to go and running on all 8 cylinders come Friday night against Appleton County?
That's what he says.
Okay.
Because they'll be ready.
They'll be ready.
So as they can take the gunpowder for the cannon and get their refund.
Just take it back. You're not going to need much of it Friday night over there in Baxley, huh?
Yeah, somebody said that the talk at the mill was they bought a lot of extra gunpowder for the cannon. So Coach Cripps says hopefully they'll get a refund because they won't be able to use it Friday night. Well,
it is a big border war between Wayne County and Appleton County in any sports, but especially in football, as you have a lot of folks from Appleton County that come over here and work at Rayonier and other industry in this area. And then you got a lot of folks from Wayne County that go over there to Plant Hatch and other industry over there. So there's a lot of cross-pollination between Wayne County and Appleton County. And, Wayne County was a part of Appleton County eons ago, and then we got cut off from it, and then it was a long sliver. You remember see the maps of Wayne County years ago when it was just one long strip of, and went through Waynesville down there, and then they redid it again, and it's where it is right now, and has been for quite a long time. But let's get started with the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We got a guest here in the studio, and we also have a guest in the green room this morning. Bob, what are we talking about right now and with who?
Well, it's hard to believe that the month of October is a week away. So the first Saturday in October is always Odom Homecoming. We've got Cheyenne Mosley, Assistant City Clerk, in with us today to talk about all the festivities planned for Odom Homecoming. It really starts out Wednesday with the reception for the Parade Grand Marshal at Odom Rec Center. That's always well attended. This year's Grand Marshal is Odom Elementary Teacher of the Year, Susan McCrary, and then the events get underway Saturday. The worship service on Sunday, which is always a special time. So Cheyenne Mosley's got all the information. Appreciate you coming in, Cheyenne. Appreciate you sending us all the information early. We've been promoting it, getting everybody ready for the big day. But tell us what all's taking place that Saturday in Odom.
Thank you for having me. And it's kind of business as usual. We've got the parade at 10 on a Saturday morning, October 5th, and then it goes platform ceremonies, and then into the cakewalk, and then Gina's Gyms, Corky's World Class Karate, the Ladies of the Line Dance Fever, the Call to the Dance Floor. Shane's Crib will be giving a performance this year, and then singing by Marty Pye. And then we're going to close the entertainment this year about 4 o'clock, and we're going to end it with the Odom Homecoming raffle drawn. Odom Homecoming is raffling off 3 different guns. The first prize is a Diamondback 300 Blackout. The second prize is a Ruger American Predator 6.5 Creedmoor. And then the third prize is a Savage 22 WMR. And we're going to be raffling those off at 4 p.m. at Odom Day.
And where do you get the raffle tickets? At the event, or are they on sale in advance?
They're on sale in advance. You can get them at Odom City Hall. They're $10 for a chance to win one of the 3. And then we'll have a booth out there by the townhouse all day, Odom Day, until about 3:30. So you can pick them up there, too.
Let's talk about the cakewalk. Always a popular event. How do people get involved in the cakewalk, and how many cakes will they have available?
We, Piggly Wiggly, we're buying them from there again, but there'll be 20 cakes for the senior cakewalk, and a different variety of chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, carrot cake, all kinds of different variety. And then for the kids, we'll have a mixture of cupcakes and small cakes. But
how do you walk for the cakes?
You just walk in a circle and wait till the music stops.
And then what happens?
you fight for a seat.
And how many seats are out there? Do you have to pay to be part of the cakewalk, or is that a free event?
The cakewalk is absolutely free, and I think we'll have 20 chairs. I've got to make the cake numbers this evening, so I'll definitely know this evening. But I'm pretty sure there's about 20 chairs that we have out there.
Ever get rough out there?
There's some kids that are a little feisty. They definitely want that cupcake.
We love our sweets, don't we?
Yes. Definitely.
I also have the Altamont Classic Cruiser Car Show that morning from 10:30 to 1:30. That's going to take place on Vincent Street. What's the historic Odom 10:30 to 2 Odom Day? I don't even know how to say that word. Adventure.
The multi-cash.
Multi-cash adventure.
Yeah, I've got...
Tell us about that.
The Wayne County Board of Tourism will have a multi-cash adventure this year at Odom Day. That's something new we're going to introduce. The multi-cash adventure is a GPS-based scavenger hunt. You get clues that give you the GPS coordinates, and then you go and find them.
Around the county, around the town?
Around Odom this year.
Around Odom.
Yes, the Wayne County Board of Tourism is coordinating all of it for us, and they're going to, excuse me, they're going to hide the caches all over historic Odom, and once you get your GPS location coordinates, you just go and find it, and then you start at the Odom Day Wayne Tourism booth, which would be right next to the Odom Townhouse.
And here you get the coordinates from the booth there from the Wayne County Tourism?
Yes, you get the first clue will be from the Board of Tourism booth at Odom Day.
I wouldn't even know how to put coordinates in a phone to be able to go find something.
You get a GPS app on your phone, and then you just type them in.
And is that accurate to be like one block over or one block up or something like that? It's
I'm pretty sure
precise?
It's very accurate. The Miss Janet Royal is pretty much heading it up, and she's gotten me all the information on it. She's going to be out there hopefully coordinating it, but it's going to be something new and something fun you can do with your kids.
And also got a big kid zone, 11 to 5. So how's the kid zone going to work? It looks like it says unlimited wristbands, ages 6 up, $10 each, ages 3 to 5, $7 each, ages 200 get in free. So that sounds like a great deal. And where will the kid zone be located, and what else is going to take place at the kid zone?
The kid zone will be located, we're going to have it fenced off behind the Odom Blue Jay restaurant. So pretty much the side of Odom Blue Jays, and behind it will be the whole kids area. The Friends of the Poultry Palace will be back with their chicken show right under the carport area in the kids zone. And then we're going to have several things for toddlers, kids ages 6 and up, and then there's also the very large 3-piece obstacle set, which teens and adults are more than welcome to hop on that thing.
What is an optical set?
The obstacle course is a variety of ups, downs, in and outs, slides, that kind of thing. Okay. It's a kind of a maze. A little bit of a maze.
Anybody can go through it, right?
Yes, anybody can go through it.
And after all the day's activities, got a gymnasium dance, second chance band. Tickets are on sale in advance. Tickets available at the door. Tell us about the ticket sales.
The second annual Odom Day Dance will be featuring the Second Chance Band, and it'll be in the Odom City Gym from 7 to 10 p.m. Doors will open at 6:30. And this year you can get the tickets at Odom City Hall for $10 in advance, or at the Odom Day Raffle booth for $10 in advance. We are selling tables, so if you want to reserve tables, it's 8 seats for $75. And then at the door, they'll be $15 a piece.
And are there going to be concessions during the performance?
There will be. We're going to have barbecue sandwiches, pepperoni and cheese pizzas, chips, drinks, and baked goods. Our committee is baking some cakes and brownies and cookies and that kind of thing.
Sounds great. And then Sunday's the worship service, 11 o'clock at Odom City Gym. That's always a popular event as well. Any person lined up to speak at that?
And this year we're going to have the hosting church as Odom United Methodist Church, and the pastor is Mr. Darryl Carter. So we're going to have a worship service, and then he's going to preach, and then It'll all take place in the gym on Sunday morning.
And some of the winners, like Grand Marshal, Teacher of the Year, that kind of stuff, who are they?
The Grand Marshal is Susan McCrary, and she's the Odom Elementary School Teacher of the Year, and we're having the reception for her on Wednesday, October 2nd at 7 p.m. in the Rec Center.
All right, sounds good. Odom Day coming up on what date again?
October 5th.
All right, we do appreciate the 2019 Odom Day T-shirts that you brought in here. I'm going to hold them up to the camera so folks can see them. And yes, folks, we do have a camera. You can go to BigDogCountry.com and click on B&B Show and go to live feed, and you'll be able to see us live right now. So I'm going to hold that. Y'all can continue to talk.
Well, while he's showing that,
they're on sale as well at Odom City Hall, right there, $12 each.
Yep, they are $12 each. We have them at Odom City Hall.
Up at the front. Okay, go ahead.
And they will be, Barber and Company will have them at the townhouse under the covered porch all day at Odom Day.
And all sizes for kids and adults.
Yes, we have all sizes. We have extra small, which is a 4 or 5 child's, all the way up to an adult 3X.
Nice looking T-shirt. It's got the year on the 44th annual event.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I like this color right here, a light beige, and on the front of it, it's got the Odom Day logo with the bird and the leaves, and it says 44th annual Odom Day, October 5th, 2019. And on the back, it's got, well, looks like a couple of chairs there around a small round table with some iced tea with lemon on it there, overlooking a pond.
Yes, sir. It was definitely.
If it's done bad here in Wayne County, huh?
Definitely.
It's called Front Porch Living.
Yes, sir. And we have 2 colors this year.
Or is that a front yard?
I think it's a front yard.
It's a front yard. It's not a pond. It's a front yard. I'm sorry about that, folks. All right, so you're just sitting on your front porch looking over the front lawn out of the woods and drinking some sweet southern iced tea there with the rockers and just chilling.
Just chilling, yes,
Just
sir. Front
chilling.
porch living.
Front porch living.
We have 2 colors this year. We have the gray and then we have the red. And in the kids' sizes, we only have the red. So we are definitely selling quickly out of the shirts that are at Odom City Hall. So
I imagine.
definitely
Those are
come and get them.
beautiful T-shirts, dude.
Yes,
How much
ma'am.
are they again?
They're $12 each.
Okay.
And before I leave, I want to say a quick shout out to all of our sponsors because we definitely could not do Odom Day without them. The Kids Zone is sponsored by the Wayne County Board of Tourism. The featured sponsor is Odom General Store and Lucky's Beverage Mart out of Odom. The gold sponsors are Rainier Advanced Materials, Your Choice Auto Group out of Odom. And then the silver sponsors are Barber and Company and Pierce's Furniture Store, Prime South Bank, Pies Appliance. And then our bronze sponsors are Ottawa Hall Employment Committee, Christine's Realty Company, David Earl Keith, Mayor of Jessup, Grimes Insurance Agency, Harrison Company, Hendricks Holland Company, Interstate Credit Union, Jessup Tire Shop, Leah L. Jones, PC Attorney at Law, State Farm Insurance, Robin Brockington Eubanks, and the Heritage Bank. We thank you so much for your sponsorship.
sounds great.
Our office manager, Leanne, is apparently coming in, and she texted in. She said that she'd like a small.
A small? Okay.
or a large kid. She'd like a red, but she takes an adult small.
Okay.
I don't know if a kid's large would fit her or not. I don't know.
Okay, well, when I come in next Friday, I will bring her one.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So Cheyenne here this morning, Mosley from the city of Odom, talking about Odom Day coming up on October 5th in Odom, Georgia. We'll be there broadcasting live that morning as usual between 9 and 11, telling you all about the activities. Just make plans to be in the little town with a big heart. Odom, Georgia, on Saturday, October 5th for Odom Day. Cheyenne, we'll see you next week.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
All right, we got more guests here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. We're moving from Odom to Scriven. We got some Scriven folks coming in next, and we'll have them up in just about a minute.
South Georgia weather.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Hi, good morning. Sunny early, becoming more partly sunny. West breeze, highs low 90s. Partly cloudy, upper 60s for tonight. Tomorrow, sunshine, mid 90s, upper 60s Wednesday night. Thursday, sunshine, upper 90s. Friday, sunshine, upper 90s. Saturday, sunshine, highs in the mid 90s. Sunday, mostly sunny mid 90s. Monday, sunshine, high mid 90s. Georgia meteorologist John Weatherby in the GNN Weather Center.
The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce would like to invite the community to attend a ribbon cutting and grand opening for Coastal Medical Equipment and Uniforms on Tuesday, September 24th at 4 p.m., located at 477 South 1st Street in Jessup. Come celebrate this wonderful occasion with us at Coastal Medical Equipment and Uniforms ribbon cutting and grand opening on Tuesday, September 24th at 4 p.m.
Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup. Good morning to you. Butch Hubbard here with you, along with Bob Morgan, world-famous Butch and Bob Show. And, Bob, we moved down the Odom-Scriven Road from Odom to Scriven. Who do we have?
We got the illustrious mayor, Jason Weaver. Yeah, then we got Mr.
Jason Weaver.
We got law enforcement officer, Mr. Adam Pruitt with him.
All right, Jason.
Adam,
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You ever feel the need to put handcuffs on this mayor?
Every day.
Every day. Okay.
Every day?
Just,
Say that again?
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah, every day. But checks don't get signed if I do that.
I learned hazardous to your job position, right?
I learned something the other day. I said, "How you put handcuffs on that?" There was this guy. We saw this guy with just massive, and I said, "How you put handcuffs on him?" "Oh, you don't. You got to go get some leg irons to put on their arms."
Wow.
And with them leg irons, they got longer chains. So I think next time I'm gonna tell them, you'll have to put them leg irons on me so I can, wiggle out of them.
So you can wiggle out of them?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jason Weaver, the mayor of Scriven, here with us. What's going on, Jason?
Man, we got a big event that we've been advertising, and Adam and them came on last time I was out of town. The fundraiser for Hayes Godwin, Jeremy Godwin's child that's in the hospital.
Yeah, we had the mom, and
That's
talked
right.
about their son. Mm-hmm.
And we've kind of getting things finalized and got everything together and got some raffles going on and the barbecue cook-off that day, and then the big part about it is you don't have to be in this cook-off. Come over and buy a barbecue plate that day. They'll be sold on site, $7 a piece. We've had a total of 36 Boston butts donated to do this. Cases of chicken. Just the outpour has been tremendous. That's the one thing I tell people about living in Wayne County. Bob always says, Wayne County's the best, and I'll tell you why. Because I went through the same thing in 2011 when I got injured, and you might not think every day that the people in this county like you or care about you or whatever, but you let something bad happen, and this community and this county comes together for the good, and that's what the great thing about living in Wayne County is. You don't get that in Metro Atlanta, and
No.
you don't even know who your neighbor is up there.
We found that out when the radio station burnt down in 2005. I mean, just the pouring of help from everybody in the community. I mean, we were donated a trailer to use for the duration until our building was built. We had the newspaper come forward and offered help. We had the cable company here come forward and help. And plus, then we had so many people from the power company, everybody, and
That's
just
right.
individuals saying, well, what can we do to help?
That's the great thing about living in the #1 small town in the USA. They come together and they help.
Okay.
But
let's get back to Scriven.
That's right. We've had some big additions on this, and that's the main reason for coming in. Those guys at Second Chance Band, Bob will tell you that they're great, and they have agreed to donate 12 to 2. They're going to do a concert free of charge for donations.
Wow. Man.
During this event, October the 19th.
October 19th.
Yep.
Okay.
And they'll be playing from 12 to 2. You come out, buy you a barbecue plate, sit down, listen to Second Chance Band. You can eat and listen to a band for 2 hours for $7. I mean, where can you? You can't do that at McDonald's anymore.
Nope.
But we've got, like I said,
that would be a full meal deal, but still, it's $7.
You'll be full, and you'll get a meal, and that's a deal. So,
Woo, man,
Hey.
Jason is on fire this
I tell
morning.
you, people they just don't listen. I mean, I've tried to get Bob to come over and be the judge. You know what he told me?
What?
I'm on a diet.
I'm on a diet.
I said, you take one bite.
Yeah, when you do tasting, you only take a bite or two.
Right.
have to eat the whole Boston butt.
You don't understand once you start.
It's just downhill after that.
Now, but he would be tasting different samples, right?
That's right.
Oh, I've done that before. You do get filled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you eat a little bit of this one, then you go on the next one, you eat a little bit of this one, and the next thing you know, you got a stuffed belly. So, Bob, you would get stuffed.
He's judged some, I think, before. But we, real quick, I'm gonna run down some of these guys that's helped and or that's made this possible. Gophers and Scriven. I mean, he's jumped on board the Smoke Show, which is Joseph Puccio and his cooking gang. They're helping us cook for the meals. Dexter Meat Company donated butts. Jackie Johnson. Jackie Johnson is doing Brunswick stew, and what she's cooking enough Brunswick stew to feed 600 to 1,000 people, and she's going.
Now, explain who Jackie Johnson is.
The DA.
Okay, some people may not know that, the district attorney.
Oh.
And she's making how much?
They listen to this radio station. They know who she is.
Yeah, well, they could be more than just one Jackie Johnson out there. So the district attorney, Jackie Johnson, is doing what now?
She is cooking Brunswick stew for donations, and she has said she's going to cook enough for 600 to 1,000 people. So she's going to give you bowls of Brunswick stew for a donation. She's not selling it. She's
right.
Just, totally.
You make a donation.
That's correct. She'll have a bowl. I get, envision a bowl or something there.
I envision a bowl too when you say that.
I'm envisioning that too.
Your belly's envisioning.
Can't get there fast enough. Hey, I ain't even gonna be in Troy this weekend, so this is on like Donkey Kong.
Oh boy.
But at John Deal over at Walker Jones, we're selling some raffle tickets in this thing, $10 a ticket. And in that raffle ticket, you have opportunity to win a set of WeatherTech mats for your vehicle from Walker Jones and John Deal, 2 $50 gift certificates from the Jessup Car Wash, a His and Her travel mugs, tumblers from K&B Graphics, cutting board and Arctic tumblers from K. James. 9 Run Gun is doing a gun cleaning and a lock, stock, and barrel accurizing, which I guess is sighting in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it from the police officer over here. He knows what that is.
Well, that's actually deer hunting. I was worried about him. I ain't never seen him climb a tree. But
well, I don't think being a police officer really requires that skill on a regular basis, does it, Adam?
Yeah, I don't do heights.
Mackie McReady is doing all the plaques for our winners, and Omaha K9 Consulting and Pack Studios is bringing a bounce house. Graceland Bounce is bringing some bounce houses, some pretty cool ones. We actually got to pick them out. One of them you go inside, it's like a dome, and an iPod hooks up to it, and it's some music, it's a dance thing. It's pretty cool looking, I think.
So you're going to be getting down there, breaking down some moves inside there, Jason?
I'll probably be over there eating, listening to the Second Chance personally.
Bob's going to be in the bounce house.
Well, my children will probably be in that thing.
Yeah, the kids will be in there.
Timmy Rozier at Rozier Transport, Wayne County Cruisers Car Show. They're doing a car show in conjunction with this. So if you ever wanted to enter a car show, this is a great one to enter for your first time. I mean, just bring your vehicle. It ain't got to be nothing special.
Mm-hmm.
Jessup Police Department has collected money for us. Jessup City Hall, City of Jessup Fire Department, they're bringing the fire safety house. So this is a day you can bring your children out to and have an enjoyment as well.
All day in Scriven on October 19th.
That's right.
And also, Prime South Bank also has a collection jar if anybody would, if you're going in and out of the bank. We understand it's hard. Not everybody goes through Scriven all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So those places, like you said, the police department, Jessup City Hall, and Prime South Bank, you can also make donations there.
Prime South Bank on West Cherry Street here in Jessup.
Yes, right.
And you can make monetary donations. We've had that. Magic Mattress, RMP, Associates, David Bell's Trucking, Friendly Express, Tips and Toes, Bulls Law Firm, Andy Beaver, Marlena Bennett, Prime South, and our big brother over here, Mayor David Earl Keith at State Farm. I mean, these guys have donated monetary donations for...
So you look at David Earl as your big brother?
That's right. Learned
Okay.
everything
You
I know.
aspire to be like him?
He's my hero.
Okay. All right.
There's a contest that people want to know during the course of the year whose picture gets in the paper more,
Yeah,
David Earl
that's
Keith
the
or
big
Jason.
thing. Hey,
Who's keeping up with that, Bob?
Let me tell you
I got
something.
somebody keeping up with
Let me tell you something. If lightning strikes, David Earl stops and smiles because he ain't sure somebody's taking a picture.
Oh! Oh, man, throw down.
He's on me. He's got me right now, man, because he was able to attend a few things that I wasn't, because I've been out of town. And but hey, we'll get him back. He'll be tied up. Georgia football's on now. He has to go more than me.
Okay. All right. Now, Adam, offers are proven. Can you tell us about the fundraising, what it's about, who it's benefiting? We had the couple on, week before last to talk about, the condition of their son who's still in the hospital in Jacksonville. Tell us about that.
Yes, sir. It's Mr. Jeremy Godwin and Kaylin Godwin. Their little man, last time we were on here, he was, I think he said, 101 days old? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been through an ordeal.
Yeah.
A lot of
that time,
he is a fighter.
Yeah. At that time, he had 8 surgeries. I've stayed in contact pretty good with Jeremy, his dad. And ever since the last surgery, said he is doing outstanding. They've had great progress. And doing very well, but all the money that we're raising through this is going to go straight to their family.
Right. To help medical bills,
help expenses. I know one of the toughest things that it's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around. I know he works shift work out at the mill, and then it's to drive to Jacksonville in the afternoons, come back here. As they've got 2 older sons as well. So, mom and dad's trying to switch out, I guess, probably passing each other on 95 sometimes. And
well, that's what they said. They said most of the time, one of the 2 are down there with their infant son.
Yes, sir. They don't. Matter of fact, I talked to Jeremy last night, and he was dropping the 2 oldest sons off this morning, then going straight back down to Jacksonville today. And, I'm sure he's either got to work tonight or tomorrow night. So, anything that we can do to try to help this family out, And
then you think, things go, those 2 older ones, you got recreation, sports involvement.
Right.
I just can't imagine it.
No, I'm sure there's family members and community people that have stepped forward to help out with all that, just knowing folks here in Wayne County. And now this is the 2nd annual fundraising event. Now, who is actually putting this on?
Well, this year the city of Scriven kind of got behind it. It started last year with Miss Terry owned Four Bends Restaurant, which is now Gophers, and she started it. And last year it was done for Miss Jenna Yoder, and it was a huge success. And we're trying to meet the mark that we hit last year. That's why we stress that come out that day, come out that Saturday, and buy a plate. Last year they sold out of plates. We would love for you to be in line and us to be able to say, we're out. Because then that means it's become a success. Don't think we just didn't want to feed you.
Right.
But you can smile inside and say, I wasn't able to get. My mom last year wasn't able to get one, and that was the best feeling for our family, because she wasn't able to get one. That meant they sold everything they had, and it was a huge success. No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I was actually out of town.
Oh, okay.
Last year.
So this is a fundraiser for another cause last year, and now it's for the child that's still in the hospital, going through all kinds of procedures, and still will for a long time.
That's right.
One thing too we would like to make sure everybody knows is we've got raffle tickets handed out all throughout the county, because again, I understand not everybody's just going to pass through Scriven. But Reedy Creek is selling some. Miss Christina Ken, and her cell phone number, she said to give her cell phone number out. It's 912-424-0096.
Let me write that down. 424 what now?
0096.
And that's who now?
Miss Christina Ken.
Christina Ken?
Yeah.
And what's she doing?
She works with Wayne County EMS.
Mm-hmm.
If she doesn't answer, she just said either leave her a message, send her a text, because they might be on an ambulance run.
And why would people call her?
She's selling raffle tickets.
Raffle tickets?
Yes, sir.
For what?
For the items that...
All those items he just
yes,
mentioned.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes,
all
right.
right.
So you got Reedy Creek, Miss Ken, Tips to Toes in Scriven, Velocities Gym here in Jessup, Miss Emily Nolan, and Donald Sloan with the Wayne County Cruisers. Those are... And also at Scriven City Hall.
Okay. So lots of folks.
If you go out to dinner Thursday, Friday, or Saturday night in Reedy Creek, you can also pick you up a
ticket. Is how much?
$10.
$10 for all those different chances of winning. There's a bunch of prizes that Jason just mentioned.
The one thing we need is, Butch, we need all these cornhole world champions.
You got a cornhole contest.
That's right. They all play in their backyard, and they're all world champions. If you don't believe them, ask them.
Ask them. Mm-hmm.
Right.
You should have seen me last night, man. I was hitting that hole every time.
We don't have anybody physically signed up yet. We have had a lot of calls, but I will not cancel that until an hour before it's scheduled to start.
It's team, right?
That's right, because you can just walk up and, I mean, there's really not, we'll have the boards already out. And so.
Do they win anything or just bragging rights?
Yeah.
Oh, they do win something. If you win the cornhole contest in Scriven on October 16th.
That's what I say when people don't listen, because I've told them all and they won't sign up. I don't understand. You win. First place pays $300.
Woo!
That's a good Saturday.
$300 folks to win the cornhole contest.
Second place pays $150, so you can be the first loser and still get $150.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2-man teams, $50 a team, double elimination. We'll bracket. I'll have a bracket drawn out, ready to go. And
what kind of cornhole? What kind of cornhole will it be? A theme, or you just have one you bought from the store? What kind of cornhole apparatus will be there?
We've got some being donated to us.
Donated. Okay.
I got some Georgia. Well, I got at my house because they hadn't picked them up. Some Georgia Bulldog boards.
So how many different cornholes will I have set up? I guess based on how many people show up, right?
That's right.
Okay.
We'll have 7 or 8 sets.
And I like it's double elimination because if you just happen to have a bad game, you can continue on to have a chance to win that $300.
Hey, there might be a sweeper coming there and whip you in the first round, and you can make it back. At least get in the money.
Yeah, and so folks can find out about this cornhole contest in the city of Scriven during all this event on October 16th. 19th, October 19th, and just call City Hall, right?
That's right. 579-2211. Talk to Adrian.
October 19th. Starts early in the morning, goes all day until late afternoon, right?
We'll probably be done 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it, man. I appreciate everything y'all do getting the word out for us.
Y'all coming back again, I assume?
Well, Adam probably will, but you probably won't see me till Christmas in the park because that thing's exploding like a rotten egg.
Don't use an excuse that Christmas in the park is going to keep you from attending different things other than where you can get food.
Huh?
You can come back, Jason.
Here?
Yeah.
You gonna take my picture?
Huh? No.
Oh.
But you're on video.
That's 2 points in Earl.
That's on video. I mean, you could have people in Minnesota watching you right now. I mean, or over in England. I mean, this is worldwide.
Hey, I'm always available. I'll come for anything.
It's just according to how the committee wants you. If they want you to come, that's fine. If not,
right. Then, I didn't make the cut the first round.
Well, y'all just set up to come back on in a couple of weeks so we can update people on this to get them all excited and fired up about this fundraising event in Odom.
I sure appreciate it, guys.
Okay.
A lot.
I mean, in Scriven. We were just talking about Odom.
Yeah, we got to be in Odom Day. And
and then in Scriven. Right. But the main thing is it's a big fundraiser to help this family out.
That's right.
Their infant child is in the hospital down in Jacksonville, already had many procedures already, and has many more to go. And perhaps maybe we can have them back on again, at least one of them, to talk about the progress that the child is making.
Well, and Mr. Jeremy was just texting me while all of it was going on. He's actually on his way down to Jacksonville now. He said last night was kind of a rough night. And it's like he explained the first time. There's good days, there's bad days. And he said then it's right now more good than bad, but it is going to be that roller coaster, and it's going to be a roller coaster for him for a while. So
somebody said they heard the stork came through Scriven. Has it anything to do with y'all?
Not me.
Jason?
Yeah. I was just.
You don't have to comment on it. You could say, well,
I mean,
no comment at this time. I mean, you're a politician. You always say that.
Me and my wife just found out we're gonna have a child.
Well, congratulations!
We're excited. This will be her first. We've been married 8 years, and I asked her last night. I went out to the soccer field. I went and eat with Osteen last night, and then went out and Spake wanted me to come. I would come out and hung out at the soccer field for a little while. And the number one question I got asked everywhere I went yesterday afternoon was, "What's it planned? What's it planned?" I said, "Honey, how am I supposed to answer that?" And she said, "Yep, it was God's plan." So that's
okay.
And that we're blessed and excited and can't wait.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Did they give you a due date yet?
They did. They did. May the 4th.
Okay.
Kind of like Star Wars, and I ain't never even seen Star Wars.
All right. Congratulations
Thank
to you and your wife on the upcoming baby in May.
That's right. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate this person sending that in so we can get that
Yeah.
hot news flash out there.
I don't know who that is. Thank you.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen Jason look so humble.
Well, you know,
Everybody looked at me.
you know, there's things in life that'll humble you,
Yeah, definitely.
and children are one of them.
That's right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Bob, anything else for our guest?
I appreciate him coming in.
All right, y'all have a good day. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Murphy Builder Supply, located on Northeast Broad Street in downtown Jessup, just down from the Big Red Caboose, and by Nips Car Wash, located on Highway 301 South, just past McDonald's on the left-hand side there.
The world famous Butch and Bob Show.